Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 115th commencement exercises of the Technological University of the Philippines with the theme TUP for the World version 2.0. For today, we would like to celebrate the accomplishments of all our graduates amidst the challenges of the current pandemic.
To officially start the program, may I invite everyone for the doxology, to be followed by the Philippine National Anthem, to be led by the TUP Kalinangan Singers.
Sa pagkakatulog sa simula sa lahat ng kapal, may hinagong pinatakaw sa pagkayayaan. Ang isang pang matawag mo'y pag-ulang ang bituin ng aring ang pag-ayayaan.
We shall now proceed with the message to the graduates of our dear University President, Dr. Jesus Rodrigo F. Torres.
To all the parents, teachers, students, and supporters of this great university, a blessed morning and wonderful day to all of you. Today, as we celebrate the TUP's 115 commencement exercises, and on behalf of our University President, Dr. Jesus Rodrigo F. Torres, we would like to extend our warmest congratulations to all graduates which made your parents, family, and loved ones to be the happiest and proudest people on this universe. No matter where you go and how much success you achieve, never to lose the great faith that you have in God, and remember to always remain humble and gentle to all new challenges awaiting you as you make a new chapter of your life. Start this day believing in all your dreams and our ability to make them come true. Don't ever doubt that you are made to do great things. Congratulations, Batch 2019-2020, and welcome to the new normal world.
Thank you very much, Dr. Torres, for the heartwarming message to the graduates. We have finally reached the highlight of today's event. To confirm the candidates for graduation for school year 2019-2020, please welcome our deans and directors. Engineer Benedicto N. Fortaleza, Dean of the College of Engineering.
As the Dean of the College of Engineering, I have the honor to present to you a total of 938 candidates for graduation, broken down as follows. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, 218. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, 273. Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, 193. And Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, 254. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements as prescribed by the respective courses and awaiting for your confirmation, sir.
We will now proceed to the confirmation of graduates. May we call on the President of the Technological University of the Philippines, Dr. Jesus Rodrigo F. Torres.
On behalf of our University President, Dr. Jesus Rodrigo F. Torres, and with the authority vested upon him by the TUP Board of Regents, I now pronounce you all graduates with all the rights and privileges appertaining to. Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now listen to the message of our distinguished commencement speaker. To introduce the guest speaker is the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Janicio A. Esprecion, Jr.
the honorable members of the TUP Board of Regents, our University President, Dr. Jesus Rodrigo F. Torres, fellow school officials, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, dear parents, graduating class of 2021, students, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Our guest of honor and commencement speaker in today's momentous occasion embodies this meaningful quote by Walt Disney. By dreaming big and being courageous, he was able to overcome all challenges and obstacles on his way to success. He is a graduate of Non-Destructive Testing Engineering Technology and Bachelor of Engineering in Manufacturing and Production at the Technological University of the Philippines, Taguig campus. After college, he pursued his graduate studies and obtained the degree of Master of Science in Industrial Engineering and Engineering Management at Mapua University, Manila. His academic and research interests mostly focus on quality management system, management science, quality assurance, and non-destructive testing system. At present, he is a faculty of the TUP Taguig campus and handles both technology and engineering undergraduate courses. Taking a closer look at his transformation in becoming the capable person that he is now can be attributed to the virtues and values that were developed and nurtured in him during his education at the Technological University of the Philippines, Taguig campus. Besides perseverance and hard work, he embodies a pioneering spirit and willingness to serve that led him to become the Vice President of the TUP Taguig Alumni Association at the age of 24. Coupled with an impressive background and unrelenting commitment that shows up in action, not just words. It was not therefore surprising that he became the president of the TUP Taguig Alumni Association at the young age of 26. Now, at 28 years old, he is already a member of the distinguished TUP Board of Regents, representing the alumni sector. Our very energetic, career-driven, and highly committed guest of honor and commencement speaker with an enigmatic smile is described as very accommodating, humble, and a silent worker. By slowly learning how to focus on himself, on others, and on the wider world, he was able to learn and cultivate a triad of awareness that speaks well of his personality and good leadership. His character and his achievements have earned him the admiration, trust, and respect of his colleagues, superiors, and all the people whom he works with. Ladies and gentlemen, it is both an honor and pride to be able to introduce to you a role model of our youth, a man of distinction, our very own alumnus, Honorable Zachariah John A. Del Monte.
Good morning to the President of Technological University of the Philippines, Dr. Jesus Rodrigo Torres, to the Vice President for the Academic Affairs, Dr. Expression Junicio, for the Vice President for the Research and Extension, Dr. Melito Bacay, to the Dean of the College of Engineering, Dean Benedicto Fortaleza, members of the faculty and staff, members of the Board of Regents, parents and family members, graduates. It is so great to be here all together in one place. To the class of 2020, congratulations sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay kayo. You got through a year of quarantines, virtual classes, mask, face shields, nasal swab, more takeout food than you thought that you eat in a lifetime. For some, the temptation to do TikTok videos, and now you are graduating. This deserves a big celebration under normal circumstances, but this year's commencement is even more special. You know, I have thought a lot about what I would say to you to all today, which brought me back to my own commencement 10 years ago. I quickly realized I couldn't even remember who the speaker was. I think only about 2% of people can recall who spoke at their graduation. Fortunately, this was recorded. So, there is a chance, half a century from now, you look back at the recordings and remember that it was me who spoke to you. Kaya, mas lalong nadagdagan yung aking kaba. I certainly never dreamed that one day I would be asked to give a commencement address. Yes, so to the TUP Manila College of Engineering family and everyone here, let me say thank you for your trust. It is truly an honor and pleasure for me to stand and be a part of this special day. When I was asked to make the commencement speech, I immediately said yes. Why? Because if there's one thing na natutunan ko dito sa bundong ito about opportunity, it is great opportunity not come every single day. Hindi siya dumarating araw-araw. So we have to recognize and seize them with every chance we get. And today, I will just share 3 things that helped me with my journey. I hope makatulong din ito sa inyong lahat. First one, we have to remember this. Guys, that success has no absolute definition. While I do not that much recall about my own commencement exercise 10 years ago, what I do remember is that as a young college graduate, I had utterly no idea where my life would take me. I don't know kung saan ako mag-a-apply. All I want is to become successful. And during those times, for me, success simply defined is to have my own cars, my own house, my own businesses, and running my own company, savings, insurance, travel, superbike like Ducati. And then guess what? Luckily, right now, I have all those things. But my idea of success is different today. As we grow, we will realize that definition of success changes. For many of you today, success is being able to pass the board examination and become successful engineer or become a businessman. There is nothing wrong with that. But when we ask about the scripture how to achieve success and greatness, it says that we can have everything we want in our life if we help enough other people to get what they want out of life. Mas maraming natutulungan na tao, mas maraming pwedeng tsansa at mas malaking tsansa makuha natin ang greatness at success. It's all about helping other people. Let us help each other to make this world a better place. We don't need to become a billionaire like Manny Villar or Manny Pacquiao. Do that. We can start by simple treating each other right. Be kind to other. Respect their opinion. love our enemy, and then I know it's really hard to do that. Respect their opinions, pray for everyone's life, and much important, gawin natin yun ng walang hinihinging kapalit. We have nothing to lose, but we have so much to gain by doing those things. Right now, kung tatanungin niyo ako, what's that matter the most? The most important thing in our life is to live the life with integrity. And not to give into peer pressure. To try to be something that you are, to live your life as honest and compassionate person, or to contribute in some way. So, to conclude my conclusion, we have to find our purpose and stay true to ourselves. Because the definition of success is not absolute. It is constantly changing. Second, opportunity is everywhere. Huwag tayong masyadong kabahan. This past pandemic year blew up everyone's life. So many suffered. This pandemic has taken millions of lives from our planet and made 10 of millions so sick that they needed hospitalization to keep breathing. I want to use this time and then let's have a moment of silence for them. Thank you. Those with the least wealth and opportunity, the least ability to retreat behind screens, suffered the most. Marami akong kilala na personal na ganito ang kalagayan. But no one escaped the loss of some kind. And we have to thank God, and we must to thank God that we are still alive. And I know that a lot of you are concerned about your own future. Normal yan, ganyan din naman ako. But our world is constantly changing. It's changing at a faster pace than many thought possible. A lot has been disrupted, but so much has been created. There are new industries, new businesses, new and different jobs, and exciting places to find those jobs. Our field is constantly creating opportunities. Would you imagine? From Alessandro Volta, who invented the first battery, and right now we have Elon Musk of SpaceX. Barter trade to cryptocurrency. Friendster to Facebook. Before, wood is the predominant source of energy. And right now, we have a lot of new energy sources. This dynamic rapidly changing through time. Even with the myriad challenges, even kahit ngayong pandemya. And guess what? There's a lot of great opportunities waiting for our generation. All of you is graced with knowledge in engineering technology. Leverage that. We are now in the industry 4.0 when energy is a must. At the same time, engineering and technology is really indeed. Always remember this, that in every disaster, there's an opportunity. Huwag tayong kabahan. So, you do not have to worry because there will always be a disaster. Last one. We have to accept that disappointment is the part of the process. And then some point of our life, we're all going to fail. One of the most valuable things I have learned from my own experiences, as well as my mentors and friends, is that the only way to accomplish meaningful things in life is by acting boldly. Yes, we are young, but we are bold. We have to be bold. Being timid has never gotten anyone anywhere. Of course, boldness is more than just not being timid. It means taking swift and significant action in the face of fear or uncertainty. It means standing with courage and conviction when confronted with tough or unpopular choices. It means having an unwavering commitment to honesty, integrity, and doing the right thing. And being bold requires ambition and willingness to dream big. You also need to be resilient. After getting through what has been an historical difficult year and now you are graduating, you have already proven that you are very resilient. Inahangaan ko kayo ni hindi ko ma-imagine how I can design my research methodology online and doing a meeting online with my advisor. And yet, natapos nyo ang inyong thesis. All those qualities, resiliency, ambition, curiosity, optimism, and willingness to dream big will serve you well and enable you not only to make the most of opportunities, but also contend with the other challenges, including failure. By the way, failure is not the end of the world or even in the end of the road. I was thinking, what is my greatest failure when I was at your age? Allow me to share my greatest failure I know when I was at your age. When I was your age, I dreamed of being a licensed engineer. But I failed with one of my subjects during my diploma program. That's made me ineligible to take a program with a board examination. And there is no good justification why I failed in that subject. I cannot afford to study in other engineering school, which made my dream impossible to achieve. At the age of 18, I am a working student. I was working as student assistant in evening and during my vacant time with the rate of 20 pesos per hour. I know some of you is nakaka-relate sa akin. I do not have enough money to enroll that subject as a special class because I cannot afford to enroll that and pay the tuition and miscellaneous at full. So I have to wait 2 terms to enroll on regular class para hindi malaki ang babayaran ko so that I can complete my academic requirements. And also, one of my dreams back then, I am aiming to have my OJT in a company with allowance so that I can help my family, my parents, and myself. But because I need to take my failed subject first, I was delayed for almost a term. So I have no choice but to apply in Department of Science and Technology, where there is no allowance, yet the only company by that time who is accepting in terms any time of the year. So I have no choice. I have to ride my bike every day from DOST to TUP because I still have to work at night as a student assistant. I would buy my lunch at 12:50 every single day when the food is much cheaper. Kasi mas na yun kumbaga itatapon na or i-recycle for tomorrow. During those time, I felt that time I have completely failed my dreams. And I feel I am completely failure. But Steve Jobs is right. He says, you cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them but in looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in our future. Right now, because I failed, I met one of my business partner today from that block section where I took my special subject. My failed subject to a regular class basis. My boss in Department of Science and Technology during my internship is the president of the different scientific association in the county right now. And now, he is my partner both in my business and research. My boss during my student assistant program required us to attend in TUP Taguig Alumni Homecoming. I don't have money to afford magbayad ng entrance fee para umattend sa alumni homecoming. But she required us. And little did I know, that was the start of my journey for serving alumni association. I attend that time as a regular member of alumni. And right now, I'm the president of the TUP Federation of Alumni Association and the board of regent representative of TUP Alumni Association. The professor who gave me a failing grade of 5.0 is now my workmate and my mentor. Right now, I have my double degree in Masters of Science in Engineering, running my own company, and then about to take my PhD in Engineering in one of the leading engineering university on the country. And yes, buti na lang, nag-failed ako. And then by that time, I don't know that yung failure na yon is magko-connect sa kung saan meron ako ngayon. Nearly every successful person has struggled or failed. At some point, for example, would you imagine Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he founded? Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, was rejected by so many companies dahil lack daw siya ng leadership skills. Can you believe that? So no matter how you choose to contribute, whether through the story you tell, the career you pursue, or the important changes you help bring about, our world needs your generation to be bold, to take on ambitious project, to address the challenges facing today and not just on the grand scale. Just imagine everyone, my dear TUPians, if everyone in your generation did one bold thing, even something relatively small, the collective power of those millions of action would be massive. For example, imagine if all of you, batch 2020, collect 1 kilogram of garbage every week. It is almost 1 ton of garbage every week. And if any one of you have doubt about your power, just look at all you have accomplished here in our university, in TUP. TUP created inventors. I meet TUPians who are successful entrepreneurs. I meet TUPians, a multi-billion company executive right now, leaders in manufacturing industry, leaders in technopreneurship, not only in engineering and technology, but also in arts. And right now, we call it online entrepreneur. For example, remember, are you familiar with the Mr. Lincoln Villar? Alex Cruz, the owner of Centro Mall, Mr. Eduardo Etac, the president of Chukiden, and many more. And I am sure that they have things in common. They experience failure, and they are all from Technological University of the Philippines. Failure does not feel like something you want to embrace, but failure is never permanent, and it's not fatal. Just like success is never permanent. And the sooner you can embrace failure, the sooner you get through it all. Do not be afraid to fail. It is normal. It is a part of the process called growth. As you enter this next part of your life, board examination, working, or just taking a break to travel and explore, you find what you love. You have to find what you love. Your education in the university gave you the guidance and the beginning of your future. Now, it's up to you to go forward and make it happen. Learn from every mistake and failure because every experience encounter, and particularly your mistakes, are there to teach you and help you to define who you are. Like all of you, I'm also missing my graduation ceremony this year. We are not alone. Across the world, COVID-19 has forced more than 1 billion students out of school. For most of us, this is just temporary. We will continue our education and follow our dreams. Don't worry, napaka-espesyal ng batch nyo. Kayo lang ata ang naatinang kong graduation na nauna ang diploma kaysa commencement exercises. Nung ako ay graduate nung aking baccalaureate degree, walang nakalagay na diploma nung ako ay umakyat ng stage. Pero kayo, diploma muna bago graduation ceremony. Lastly, I ask you to remember this today. Mga kapwa ko, ka-alumni. If you have the opportunity to help other people, help them. If you have the capacity to help our fellow TUPians, seniores mo man or juniores mo man, reach them. Do not leave them behind. One TUP and then we are one. The class of 2020 will not be defined by what we lost to this virus, but by how we responded to it. The word is yours, and I cannot wait to see what you make of it. Class of 2020, dream big, live life to its fullest, and never give up. Congratulations sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much to our dear commencement speaker. Your message indeed provided inspiration to our dear graduates in their journey.
At this juncture, let us now acknowledge our academic honors to be presented by the University Registrar, Dr. Rosemary Theresa M. Cruz.
I have the honor to present the academic honors for school year 2019-2020.
Clarence John C. Del Carmen, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.708, cum laude. Joseph A. Gregorio, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.697, cum laude. Ian Mardy S. Esteban, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.697, cum laude. Christian D. Panganiban, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.693, cum laude. Jeffrey L. Aquino, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.685, cum laude. Amiel Owin B. Anay, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.651, cum laude. Maridel C. Eroles, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.633, cum laude. Ramil Lorenz S. Salapare, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.625, cum laude. And Deheniel T. Mariano, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering with a general weighted average of 1.546, cum laude.
Congratulations to all the awardees. Now, we shall have the presentation of graduates and the awarding of diplomas.
Graduates from the College of Engineering under the program of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Von Gabriel B. Alquisa. Casey F. Alayon. Ricardo C. Alberto III. John Rafael A. Alfaro. Liza Marie G. Alvarez. Yunel Joshua O. Ambrosio. Katrina Ampil. Princess R. Andales. Farah Faye B. Antonio. Francesca Shaira J. Apaliso. Alex Ayon R. Aquino. JC D. Asuncion. Jerome F. Austria. Jolina P. Bagsik. Patrick R. Balanag. Errol Renzo R. Baldorado. Monica N. Baltasar. Samantha Joy P. Bautista. Marjorie R. Benedicto. Zaira Marie L. Bernal. Rewelyn Feb M. Beronilia. Neil Vincent G. Bicoy. John Daryl T. Velas. Mark Dominic B. Bitoon. Julius Arnold L. Bulido. Jideka Jeremiah S. Borja. Nico Ace C. Borrero. Edison D. Bote. Charlie D. Buenaobra. Kate Daniel F. Bulanadi. Christine Joyce B. Bunyi. Christine C. Bustamante. Ron Edison A. Caballero. J. Mark R. Cabargada. Joanna May C. Cabornay. James Kim Timothy V. Calixto. Joanne D. Kalyangan. Eliza Marie P. Camilon. Kisha Mariel O. Campanya. Carl Kevin T. Carabello. Ricardo Jr. F. Carini. Maria Cristina B. Casha. April Joy M. Castillo. Kenneth C. Katian. Paul Brian P. Celeste. Micah B. Clidoro. Carlo J. P. Colyamat. Gladys R. Coronel. Christine Jolene B. Corpus. Jerome C. Cortez. Christian Noel C. Ku. Mark Kenneth A. Dacuno. Frances May G. Dagdag. Jason S. L. Dacanay. Chriselle Ann F. Dalwata. Carl Audrey John M. Dangana. Eliza Nicole I. David. Noren S. De Guzman. Johnson C. De Leon. Christian S. De Villa. Cedric John A. Del Leola. Darlene Kate H. Del Pilar. Eliza G. De la Serna. Erica T. De la Cruz. Carl Justin M. De Mate. Keandro A. Diwa. Risa May E. Domdom. Kim Lawrence M. Domingo. Mark Justin F. Domingo. Eliza Casey M. Dulce. Rinebriel Angelo P. Doran. Pauline A. Echano. Jamie Angelic A. Escleto. Jemuel P. Spirito. Darren G. Fabio. Nika Eve L. Pabroques. Joshua D. Fernando. Nika Cassandra F. Fitalbero. Gabriel Ray S.P. Florentino, Jaro A. Florentino, Mark Joseph V. Flores, Elvira Clarice S. Gabutin, Jam Camille G. Gahol, Mark L. Galang, Joshua Khrushchev S. Galgo, Joel Jr. O. Gamboa, Ariana Denise A. Jeramil V. Gatdula, Edlin U. Gomez, Janina May D. Guillaume, Rayanes T. Gomilan, Claire Camille F. Hernandez, Haile Jr. T. Hispano, RJ M. Hiso, Arlene Joy J. Ibabaw, Alpen T. Ikalina, Paulo M. Jovita, Kenji C. Kalam, Maria Laura D. Quizon, Junel V. Labarda, John Dave O. Lacanilo, Melanie Layos, JV B. Lingo, John Jonel R. Listana, Cristina Camel D. Luzano, Lucky Joshua C. Malapit, Angelica May F. Malazarte, Shana May H. Mamerto, Ralph T. Manalo, Maria Angelina P. Maralit, Maria Pilar L. Maranan, Marjonel F. Marges, Ana Mikey N. Marquez, Neil Alexis A. Matias, Jefferson D. Mendina, Rexy M. Mendoza, Brian Paul Z. Nicoleta, Frelin and Mina, Aaron Andre B. Monte, Mark Joseph K. Moral, Mac Clement O. Moreno, Diane Carla P. Navarro, Jerhild P. Nazario, Carl James M. Nimo, Sheila Marie Nucon, Michael Angelo A. Obidos, Lizelle May D. Ocampo, Alden R. Oxenia, Wilfredo Jr. R. Ochavez, Raymart L. Ofalia, Patricia V. Oida, Angel Clarice A. Umbao, Grisel Carla A. Oiko, Mark Abraham N. Padel, Ryan Joseph E. Pahinag, Joanne S. Pala, Patrick E. Palmero, Allen J. M. Palo, Kim Marie O. Paloma, Ryan Derek F. Paningasan, Hannah May A. Pantas, Renan M. Pantila, John Patrick C. Paras, Irene May S. Pascual, Cedric James T. Percalin, Alejandro F. P. Jose Ronnie B. Rabago, Mayriad L. Ragasa, Charmaine I. Ramirez, Limuel D. Ramos, Princess Marjorie S. Ramos, Christine T. Ramoso, Redmond F. Rialo, Ken Marinor S.P. Rilente, Joshua James T. Reside, Jasper P. Respicio, Justin Patrick C. Retamal, Michael J. C. Rogan, Risa D. Roldan, Radeline C. Rosal, Carlo J. P. Ruales, Rami Lawrence S. Salapare, Kayla Zusain B. Samson, Raquel R. Santos, Rona C. Sapanghila, Aina Gracia B. Sarito, Pauline Joy L. Segovia, Joseph Kent L. Senya, Angela Q. Joson, John Carlo R. Soriano, Kenneth Ray C. Soriano, Tracy D. Talay, Drexter John D. Tan, Lawrence Miguel E. Tarobal, Kier Joshua O. Tayoni, Gabriel D. Tongol, May Ann P. Torion, John Mark A. Trinidad, Denmark R. Triste, Mark Daniel V. Tumagan, Allen Edward S. Tutol, George Ian Frank H. Olfindo. Jeros Q. Vergara. Joseph Albert Z. Viana. Alpi S. Vicente. Aaron John M. Veduya. Cristia S. Villa Flores. Vladimir Joshua F. Villamar. Lawrence B. Villarin. Eugene Zosimo. Congratulations. God bless you all.
Graduates from the College of Engineering under the program Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. James B. Aldanese. Christian L. Abergante. James B. Aldanese. Maria Eliza Nicole B. Abalora. Joan M. Abendaño. Charles Emmanuel B. Aguado. Nathaniel B. Alamano. Jennifer M. Aldonyar. John Paul B. Ampatin. Amiel Owen B. Anay. Giselle Ann M. Andal. Gerard D. Andes. Maricor D. Antones. Jeffrey L. Aquino. Lawrence Carl B. Araw-Araw. Ronelio M. Arellano. Carl L. Acerit. Marlo Z. Azada Jr.
Edgar Paulo D. Baelio, David M. Ballesteros, Brian Mark Anthony A. Bangug, Enrico S. Bariwan, Anton Carl V. Batuan, Ronnie Giselle C. Villeza, Ed Eli S. Bernabe, Kim Dominic S. Bernal, John Fred A. Bolario, Eliza Nicole N. Caballejo, Vincent Cabalquinto, Kristen O. Cabigaw, Rachel J. T. Cabigaw, Adrian C. Cabungkal, Joshua Israel J. Cajepe, John Edward S. Capa, John Daniel C. Cappuccino, Rafael Jerome T. Carino, Trev C. Carlos, Ira Jane P. Castillo, Camille Tricia A. Caiton, Mosak P. Celestial, Christine Lou S. Centena, Chris Daniel P. Chong, Delimar Kim Shin A. Cobilla, Geraldine A. Coma, Christian Miguel L. Condes, James Andrew D. Corpus, Mark Jade C. Corpus, Marilina Angelou C. Colilap, Joshua Frances M. Comigad, Paulo B. Dagsa, Dan Matthew S. Dalino, Ralph Y. David, Jeo Audrey C. De Asis, Maria Cristina C. de Guzman, Edwin L. De Vicente Jr., Ralph Adrian P. Decano, Clarence John C. Del Carmen, John Patrick A. Del Rio, Russell James V. Del Rosario, Harold D. Denaga, Ian Lance V. De Gracias, Glenn Martin E. Distrito, John Julius G. Encabo, Ivan Gabriel X. Escurel, Christine Joy O. Espina, Kenneth Matthew O. Espinidi, Daniela Marie V. Espinosa, Aldi F. Espiritu, Christian Angelo Espiritu, Cyrus John M. Espelon, John Rafael R. Stanislao, Ian Mardi S. Esteban, John Ivan F. Falco, Mark Raven D. Felipe, Braille Angelo Fernandez, Bunchar Kirby V. Fortaleza, Vince Gregory S. Puring, Imer Joshua A. Ganzon, Daniela C. Genaro, Aris G. Hermono, Joseph A. Gregorio, Ricky P. Guerrero, Jamie C. Guevara, Dale Matthew Z. Gilalas, John Allen E. Ikaw na po, Harvey Glenn Mark C. Ilagan, Christian Joseph C. Infantado, Jomar D. Encela, Miko S. Intal, Joshua Michael H. Jacinto, Mervin C. Hakotina, Eric Jace R. Halbuena, Marco A. Laksamana, April Jan R. Lampera, Diana Charis A. Lopez, Jolo C. Lopez, Chester M. Lorenzo, Joyce Clarice E. Lozana, Wendy F. Macativo, Francesca Joy C. Magalo, John Joseph F. Maling, Jillian A. Manawis, Mary Grace G. Mandak, Russell G. Manrique, Micah A. Manuel, Julina J. Marcelo, Daniel T. Mariano, Sean Findel C. Martin, Renz Julian P. Mendoza, Lawrence C. Moreno, Rolando A. Morgado, Maria Isabela V. Morla, Carlo Jake F. Motin, Dave Ryan C. Naranjo, Mark Dominic M. Nas, Froilan B. Naval, Jason I. Miclao Jr., Edrelino U. Nicolas Jr., John Eric G. Nohalda, J. Edison E. Nolasco, Patrick Jerome R. Pactor, John Rupert A. Paliera, Rafael Martin V. Palogan, Jerome Abraham C. Papa, Katrina Meg L. Parian, Brittany Jace V. Pedro, Jovan I. Perez, Bruce Gerard S. Rabino, Antolin C. Ramos, Colleen Ira D. Ramos, Ana May F. Reyes, Carl Kenneth S. Reyes, Mark Lester R. Rigor, Isaiah Jer Christopher R. Rivera. Gerald E. Rivera. Ralph Jersey S. Romantico. Amaury A. Romaraog. Leonard U. Rubio. Edison D.C. Sablay Jr. Marville Joseph B. Sagana. Zyron Gian Steve L. Salazar. Mark Ryan L. Salita. Mary Grace C. Sanchez. Joey Mark J. Sangria. John Romarico S. Santos. Randolph G. Saportesa. Elizabeth L. Sarmiento. Julius Marvin R. Sarial. Mark Joseph V. Sawali. Madeline L. Sayon. Hermie Joji D. Saison. Jaron B. Sardania. Beverly F. Sobrevega. Clifford Ken B. Subaan. Kathleen B. Supe. Roberto Lyle D. Taneo. JV P. Telebrico. Linwell May R. Terrado. Leonardo P. Ugaldo Jr. Christopher O. Urbano. Isabel S. Valdivieso. Inayet Valdez. Tricia I. Vargas. Nico U. Velasco. Nico V. Venjola. Aldrin Nico I. Villanueva. John Cedric A. Villanueva.
Graduates from the College of Engineering under the program of Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering.
Agoylo Sheila May P. Albania Johanna Marie G. Aliman George D. Aliswag Jose Miguel D. Aloria John Aziel N. Apasible John Ryan O. Arsiaga Rainelin Ira G. Balana Kashmir Chris V. Balano John Michael Z. Balbido Eileen U. Barco Kyla Mary R. Baron Rocheline E. Bautista Giancarlo M. Bayakan Alona Jean B. Belarmino Sheila O. Bo Jade M. Ruitibo Ryan A. Bueno Kathleen A. Ugarin Maria Luisa Katrina F. Gulawan Kane Adrian A. Cabrera Christian C. Alakag Jomar M. Kalubayan Hasmin Grace B. Carino Erica A. Carino Ian Jasper G. Castillo Aname C. Castillo Frederick Brando U. Chan Justin Gio N. Tua Emir John T. Colocado Andrew Ed A. Constantino Iñaki Zuriel. Contreras Erica E. Cordero Pamela Jane A. Cortez Raymer Grace A. Creencia Jetro Gringo M. Cruz Meryl Eve L. Cuenca Shane Patrice P. Custodio Alfred Peter S. David Kathleen C. De Guzman Adrian N. Jesus Ian Arbin B. Leon Ana Marie B. Pedro Celine B. Del Prado Christian Neil R. De la Cruz Rachel Ann C. De los Santos Rachel B. Diaz John Francis S. Elias Sean Paul Andre F. Diloy Jandel J. Domingo Alexander Anthony TP. Ebay Lika Marie B. Elekin Elaine Joy L. Elio Inario Jesmar R. Ernie Jeremy Terence L. Escobar Z. Justin T. Esideño Maria Regina II H. Amini Patrick F. Vermeil Kashben C. Ronda John Bryan A. Galos Roel Ryan F. Galura Darian Chelsea P. Gangwangko Sherilyn R. Garcia John Miguel L. Gastardo Lorenzo Miguel P. Gatu Leandro E. Gomez Mark Angelo B. Gonzaga John Luis G. Gratela Rick O. Grutas Anthony Job N. Quinto John Edward F. Hernandez Carmen Ella A. Dizon Christine Abigail D. Itamina Jack D. Insigne Gianpaolo H. Nabago Lincel Alain A. Isoy John Eric L. Jacinto Naizame P. Ayomana Ellen Grace S. Waniza Aaron Erbil B. Labuan Jonar Jan C. Laman Lalaine B. Laspiña Raquel R. Lazaro Luis Felipe S. Lista Charles G. Lissing John Arbin B. Loyola Bryce Hart C. Luna Michelle O. Mabale Angelita G. Malyari Jasper Gabriel G. Mamenta Jonas B. Marquez Marijun C. Martes Joyce Ann S. Mendez Wendell G. Mercado Antonijam R. Miranda Kimchedi D. Monreal Karil Pei C. Morales Joseph Alan Diaz. Munda Ace V. Nartea Ashley K. C. Navales Leonard F. Navarro John Benjamin E. Nevera Tanya Faye S. Oblea Robelin T. Olazo Jensen Charmil A. Pablo Eliza B. Pablo Reniel L. Pagatpatan Jerome I. Pagkaliwangan Jessa P. Papalid Rich Ryan M. Pakibulan Mark Ivan P. Paragon Nessa F. Pepanyo Karalu E. Tigtain Ruian A. Pinson Gabriel M. Rodente Rodney Jose G. Publico Ronald Alan M. Hilas Jasmine C. Ramirez Adonis L. Ramirez Eloisa May B. Ramirez Jonah May L. Ramos Davidson L. Ramos Vince Kyle Y. Sauto Luis Andro T. Regala Roland Ian M. Repiso Nicole E. Letuta Adonis S. Fiesa Adrian O. Rivera Chester Kate A. Robles Rodney Rafael A. Roca Jeffy Carl H. Rosales Catherine Rose R. Rojas John Ray A. Salamanes Cyrus James B. Salapa Francis Vincent Y. Salvacion Luigi James D. Salvador Cleodelaine S. San Andres Kim Rafael Q. Santos Camille Ann V. Tapiandante Roy Jasper C. Arabia Jenny Det R. Sayago Ronald II G. Tentones Reina May M. Simpliciano Julia E. Sobrevilla Giancarlo D.A. Solis Ana Celina C. Sopenia Erickson C. Sabarina Diane Marilu L. Tamayo Rem Raymond M. Tebes Kiana Ella S. Timbal Emerson A. Tingson Audrey Marie B. Torquato Dieter Kyle A. Torio Kyla T. Trinidad Ross Elmart L. Tulawan Jasta May L. Huwayan Ronel D. Villapando Raven Lizette S. Villanueva Jason Paul L. Villarreal Jonard F. Vito Ian Joshua W. And Vizcara Erica D. Congratulations.
Graduates from the College of Engineering under the program of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering.
The graduates from Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Abulencia Mervin M. Acuña Aramuel A. Adalid John Lowell R. Aguila Edeline A. Agustin Adrian A. Alag Mark Anthony F. Alcantara Patrick John T. Alcaparas Leandro Manuel S. Alferez Delphine Andibi. Almalves Leonard Ace L. Amar Christian T. Amboy Angelo H. Angeles Kerbin Roy C. Antonio Kenneth C. Aquino Russell Henry B. Arabilia Joel Jr. C. Aray Ryui J. H. Areniego Joshua May G. Arans Krisha G. Aspuria John Derrick L. Asturias Mark Neil R. Atis Angelo Carlo T. Austria Mariel Joy V. Avancenia Alvin S. Aiko Francis James P. Azores Joshua Timothy D. Bagobe John Paul M. Bahar Andrew A. Balatayo Jose II R. Baldomero Brel Maru S. Baluyot Lee Francis M. Banastas Daniel Mark M. Bascon Arvin Louis D.F. Bautista Eliza F. Bautista Anwilin V. Bautista Francis Royce G. Bautista Renzo A. Beljot Kimpril R. Bersamin John Matthew S. Bibon Mark D. Bitong Jonas T. Bokhar Cyrus S. Bondad Mark Aldin M. Buenafe Mika Maurin A. Bueno Cheska Marie P. Calmerin Marlon Kerwin R. Kalumpita Mervin Jan B. Kamo Kamo Abigail A. Kamunggol Aldrin Jeric M. Candelaria Adrian C. Kari Grace Joy DG. Cartabio Francis Carlo R. Kasilaw Mark Emil S. Katubig Faith Louis T. Kayabyab Benji P. Celon Danamica F. Cerezo Christian Ken A. Chavez Julius Cesar M. Chicote Lyrin Joy F. Chin Elijah Philip T. Shelo Angelito M. Claveron Dominic M. Conde Joa Philip L. Corpus Jade B. Corpus Rowan J. M. Correa Juan Paulo S. Costales Angelica Eunice. Cruz Aaron S. Cruz Carlo Emanuel B. Culiado Cesar Amiel A. Cura Juana Rose A. Cuyos Giselle E. Cus Jerome Jr. J. Dakanay Joshua S. Datanghel Henry Joshua C. De Castro Joshua Cyril P. De Guia Joe Marie C. De Leon Remuel B. De Luna Mark Daniel V. De Silva Dinky Renz L. Del Rosario JRS. De la Cruz Kim Cesar. De la Cruz Rhea S. De la Cruz Ulysses John V. De la Rosa Neil Jeffrey G. Delim Raymond G. Dep I Augustine Mark Nicole H. Diaz Claudette Ann. Diego Mark Rachel D. Diezmos Mark Daniel D. Dolorito Franz Nicole D. Domaway Kenneth I. Doroin Miguel Carlos Q. Dula Jason T. D. Michael Ivan A. Ebonite Christian D. Elep Pauline Bernadette R. Elmaga Michelle Klein. Empeñado Christian Kobe D. Encavo Nick Van Exel C. Epifanio Nick Jason G. Eroles Failed Carvin C. Eroles Marydale C. Espedilla Rolando B. Estoya Ronel V. Eusebio Brant Ivan R. Eusebio Charlson D. Evangelista JVLI. Evangelista Rhea Marie N. Eyas John Lawrence P.
Padu Josen Rose S.
Fajardo Jeric A. Feliciano Joanna May V. Fernandez Alan Joshua J. Fernandez Dominic Kyle F. Fernandez Mark Kevin M. Fidakan Rudolph John B. Flogio Hans Patrick I. Flores Jun King L. Fuentes Mark Allen B. Gagote Zandro A. Galange John Raymart P. Garcia Apolonia M. Gela Duke Gregory J. Geraldino Gemma O. Geronka Dave Christian B. Gingo Archangel V. Gonzaga Darens Joshua P. Gonzaga Carl Michael T. Gratella Ryan Robert Jr. D. Herrera Francis Joshua B. Herrera Roquil B. Ilustrisimo Rocky B. Insigne Hari D. Intapa Ronel G. Jasmine Jeric Rafael D. Jimenez Leo Angelo S. Hunyosa Benjamin Ralph D. Kaharian Rainier R. Labayo Erickson P. La Chica Robin William D. Laxina Arnold S. Lacson Sherwin Jeffrey C. Lagman Arvin D. Lanto Jonas R. Larion Rafael E. Legin Aris P. Leguro Joshua G. Lescano Herwin Jake N. Lee Rafael Michael B. Lirasan Kim Ralph G. Listana Mark Ariel D. Lizardo Kevin J. Lopez Norman E. Mabulay Mayrin Renee N. Makalintal Kyle Adrian R. Makapanas Jonald O. Macdon John Paulo B. Madlansakay Avriel L. Magboo Jo Marie C. Malate James A. Manaligod John Marvy A. Manalio Domingo Jr. M. Mangabat Aaron J. T. Mangubat Daniel T. Manzanares Gilda May P. Merjudio John Jelmer M. Merlin Jumar S. Mokabok Angelito J. Mondaya Liam Nicholas C. Monroyo RVG. Montañel John Carlos P. Napalan Ralph Ashley B. Natulan Joan May F.
Naval Gretchen R.
Navarro Aran D. Navarro Kevin O. Navia Fitzgerald C. Nicanor Christian Rome S. Oliva Heather Marlon V. Oliverio Ana Rose P. Oliveros Mark Arlor. Oning Machujan M. Openya Michael C. Osip Mark Angelo M. Osorio Renzi C. Abelio Renzi Padilla Allegro Ray. Valencia Arnelo E. Panes Altjoram C. Panganiban Christian D. Papa Alejandro Jr. L. Par Vincent Earl A. Payong Michael Cedric M. Pedroso Rafael D.C. Peñafiel Joshua C. Pizaras Jesequiel F. Plantilia Jofiel V. Posada Elijah Rafael L. Posadas Gideon D. Poson J. Mart M. Prudencio Harold Michael P. Ramido Napoleon P. Ramirez Xavier Dwight V. Ramos Viena Caitlin R. Ramos Dan M. Relunya Raymark E. Resano Mel Joseph R. Reyes Jomar Allen C. Rios Patrick Jomel R. Rombawa Angelo A. Rosaroso Chris Arthur T. Ruscha Renzo M. Sabroso Dariet G. Salazar Isaac Chester V. Salcedo Christian Jude DC. Sampot Van Harold H. Santiago Ransel P. Sarabia Levi Marlo T. Sarte Jadidia Lin D. Cepes Simon Mark A. Salcedo Christian Jude DC. Sonza John Michael D. Soriano Jerome M. Soriano Oliver Paulo D. Soriano Riva Isabel R. Soriano Roland Bose H. Tabingo Monleo N. Tablan Romano R. Tabora Amado Jr. G. Tadlip Adrian J. Talidong Crystal Gail D. Tamares Earl Jericho D. Tamayo Christian Marie D. Tana Mark Julian C. Tandog Benshen G. Tejada Jet C. Tingin John Matthew B. Tirones Marilyn C. Chu Janus Ivan D. Tolentino Gianni Kyle J. Tuble Alexander G. Udarbe Monzor G. Valentin Heraldo Jr. A. Velez Aldrin E. Villafuerte Christopher J. M. Villalino Arnold G. Virtusio Kenneth Y. Vistal Kenneth P. Vitug Joseph Von Stefano P. Vizcara Philip Christian M. Yanga Stefano Ian A. Yap Adrian Paul A. Zoleta Justin Angelo B.
Congratulations to all our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now listen to the valedictory address. In behalf of the graduating class of 2020, may we call on Mr. Victor James Escolano, magna cum laude, to deliver the message of gratitude to the alma mater, professors, parents, and guardians.
Esteemed TUP Board of Regents, University President Dr. Jesus Rodrigo Torres, University Vice Presidents from different sectors, college deans, directors, faculty, distinguished guests, dear parents, and my fellow graduates, babatiin ko ang araw na ito ng may ngiti sa aking labi at pag-ibig sa aking puso. A pleasant day, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to send my warmest greetings to all our graduates, my fellow scholar ng bayan. A heartfelt congratulations. Nasaan ka man ngayon, kapwa ko TUPian, alam ko na kailangan mong marinig ito. Isang mahigpit na yakap at proud na proud ako sa iyo. Victor James Sereno Escolano, magna cum laude, class valedictorian. It sounds great, right? But behind this glamorous and notable title are the hardships and sacrifices that I have endured to get this once-in-a-lifetime chance to stand before you. In fact, it took me 9 long years before I earned this college degree. As I look back to the process I went through to be a worthwhile person standing before you today, I still can't believe that I finally made it. And it really feels surreal. Saktong-sakto. Magna cum laude. Magna 9 years sa kolehiyo. For 9 long years of struggling, working hard, and waiting for this special day, I would like to share with you an acronym that has made an impact in my life during my stay in the university. Today, I will be empirical and strategic. This very moment, I would like to go back to this basic lesson in my management class that my dear college instilled in me. This topic is also remarkable for me as I can vividly remember the embarrassing moment when in the first time, Professor Doyawen asked me about this topic during my interview for the program, and I was not able to answer him and left staring at him. VMGO. Vision, Mission, Goals, and Objectives. There is much confusion about these words because of lack of clarity about its concern. In practice, they may overlap each other or one might be part of the other. However, these interrelated and interchangeable terminologies are the heart and the foundation of every organization. This also serves as the core of the management and their guiding principles. But let's take a deeper look at this acronym and let's unlock its significance to success. Sa totoo lang, ang hirap maging mahirap. Nakakaudlot ng pangarap. I am the eldest son among the 3 children of a butcher and a nursing assistant. My father is an elementary graduate, while my mother is a high school completer. They were very young when I was born, and they were not even married until now, because they did not have the means to finance their marriage. Growing up, I was aware that we are not blessed financially, but it did not impede me to dream bigger and soar higher. Contrary, it fuels my desire to strive harder. This is the time when I started crafting my vision. As a panganay, I always envisioned having a good and well-sustained life for my family. A comfortable life that is far from those circumstances when we have to mix instant noodles and rice so that all of us can eat, while we have to skip our dinner and go to sleep early. A convenient life that is far from my experience when we have to transfer and live beside the railroad because my father has no stable job then, and we could not afford to pay the monthly rent for an apartment. These are the moments that seem to be the hardest, but I always use them as my inspiration. However, our vision will just be aspirations if we do not enumerate our mission. Peter Drucker, the father of modern management, once said, "Unless commitment is made, there are only promises and hopes, but no plans." Mission talks about the specifics of what we want to achieve. These are the things that we do in order to achieve our vision. Ang nakita kong mission ko noon, para magkaroon ng maalwang buhay, ang aking pamilya ay ang mag-aral ng mabuti, magtrabaho at magsumikap. It was in 2012 when I first stepped in the hallways of our university. During that time, I was enrolled under the College of Industrial Technology, taking up Diploma in Electronics Engineering Technology. I was admitted to our university as a scholar of a private company. After the 3-year diploma course, which I finished with flying colors, I planned to pursue a ladderized program to get a degree. Unfortunately, I ended up sacrificing my goal of finishing a bachelor's degree due to lack of resources. Even though you strive hard, poverty will somehow hinder our efforts. I became a technician for Toshiba and I worked days and nights to save for my plans to pursue a bachelor's degree. After my 3-year work stint, I decided to try again and continue my education to reach my goal of becoming a degree holder. This is the time when I entered the College of Liberal Arts to pursue BAM-IM ladderized program. When our vision and mission combined, it offers a broad overall sense of our direction, which becomes our goal. It serves as the purpose toward which an endeavor is directed. To work toward achieving these overall aspirations, we have then to establish our goals. Aminin man natin o hindi, sa ating mga Filipino, isang pangarap ang makapagsabit ng diploma sa dingding ng kanilang bahay at maipagmalaking may kapamilya silang nakatapos. Lalo sa amin, sa apelyido ko, ako pa lang ata ang nakatapos ng kolehiyo. It was a hard decision that I had to leave a stable job then. But what made it even harder was that I did not win the support of the people around me. Prior to that, I experienced extreme sadness because I thought I was a big failure. I failed my family. I failed my friends. But what was the most heartbreaking part? I failed myself. Yet, I realized that the only way to redeem myself from that situation is to finish my unfulfilled dream. One of my goals, to walk in the aisle of the graduation ceremony while wearing a black toga and a hood while receiving my diploma. But this goal cannot be reached without planned strategies and implementation steps. Hence, we have to define our objectives. In 2018, I entered again the university, though no one believed I can make it through. In order for me to reach my goal of finishing college, I defined my objectives along the way. I became a president's lister during the first semester, and I have been blessed enough that in continued on the succeeding semesters. Aside from having good academic standing, I have also immersed myself in various youth and community organizations which molded me into a passionate youth leader and a community volunteer. I have been more determined and I have been giving my best shot, thinking that it is indeed a chance of a lifetime, for not everybody is not given a chance of free education. Sa totoo lang po, trinabaho at pinagsikapan ko ang maging class valedictorian. I sacrifice a lot, as it necessitates a lot of patience and perseverance. These are my objectives that drive me to accomplish my goal. Little by little, applying these principles, I am certain that in God's perfect timing, I will be able to achieve my vision. But for now, allow me to thank everyone who, in one way or another, has been part of my journey towards this success. To our beloved university, ang ating haligi ng bayan, Technological University of the Philippines. It's almost a decade since the first time that I met you, and I can still feel the excitement every time I step on your hallways. Saganang salamat po. To our university administrators who strive to achieve our vision to be the premier state university with recognized excellence in engineering and technology, education, and for continuously providing us your service and for your bravery especially during these trying times. Saganang salamat po. To our dearest college, College of Liberal Arts, the home of the highly competent managers and entrepreneurs and game changers in the industry. All I have in my heart are indebtedness and gratefulness. Thank you for allowing me to be part of you. Most of my professors and fellow students have witnessed how much you are dear to my heart, especially during that time when I decided to run as the college governor. I must say that our college does not only produce competent managers and entrepreneurs, but also well-rounded and humble individuals. Saganang salamat po. To our college dean, Dr. Juliet A. Catane, thank you for inspiring me to be excellent in everything that I do. You are an epitome of wisdom, courage, and strength, and I admire you so much. To our department head, Dr. Jeffren Joquino, thank you for always believing in me and for all the opportunities that you have given me. And to all the faculty and staff of CLA, saganang salamat po. To Dr. Ronaldo Wanatas and Professor Divine Elbambuena, thank you so much for the trust that you have given me and for all the support that you have shown me when I was your student assistant. I will never have this chance to stand here if not with your utmost support in my education. Saganang salamat po. To the Office of Student Affairs, Dr. Apollo Cortez, Dr. Meg Aquino, Prof. Mylene Sanguines, and the rest of the staff, thank you for always believing in my potential. OSA has been a great part of my students' life because it serves as our shelter and it molded us to be great and upright student leaders of the university. Saganang salamat po. To our friends and classmates who always got our back, thank you for making our college life fun and making our school our second home. Saganang salamat po. To the Commission on Higher Education, UNIFAS and TES, thank you for performing your mandate to help less privileged youth to finish tertiary education. I am blessed that I am part of the first batch to experience the benefit of RA 10931 or the Universal Access to Quality Higher Education. Saganang salamat po. To all our taxpayers who contributed to finance our education, thank you for the chance that you have given us to finish college. Every cent that you have paid contributes to an enormous part of this milestone. Nakapagpatapos po muli kayo ng isang kabataan na nangangarap na magsilbi sa bayan. Hindi ko po sasayangin ang pagkakataong ibinigay ninyo sa akin. Saganang salamat po. To my parents, nothing but thank you. Thank you, Pop, for all the sacrifices for the family. Thank you for standing strong for all of us. And Ma, thank you for granting my wish when I decided to go back and finish my studies. I can still recall that moment when you have to sacrifice and work for the family in order for me to continue my education. Your patients are always grateful to you, and so am I. You are my hero. You are the hero of the family. I always pray for your protection every time you go to the hospital and work on the front line. Allow me also to thank our medical frontliners, just like my mom, for tirelessly rendering their service during this time of pandemic in order to serve us. Saganang salamat po. I am always grateful for all the opportunities that I have received. I am indebted for I was given a chance to be a state scholar, a TES grantee. My family is even a 4-piece beneficiary and a recipient of state-owned housing project. But during these trying times, please allow me to appeal to our national government and our university administrators. Please allow me to use this platform to be the voice of those who are voiceless, to take a deeper look again to the vision, mission, goals, and objectives of our public offices. They should not just be hung in the walls of our hall, but should be translated into application and action. During this new normal in education, please lend a hand to those who are struggling, those who are not capable, and those who are underprivileged. They are in need of your immediate actions, and please let them feel your presence. That you are here to bridge the gap as we embrace this new normal. Sana po ay wala na pong isa pang Victor ang maantala ang pangarap dahil sa hirap. We need to work hand in hand to achieve our vision, mission, goals, and objectives as an individual, as an organization, and as a country in general. To say this in parting, I would like to challenge you, my fellow graduates, from this day forward, that you establish and practice your own VMGOs. Craft your vision. Enumerate your mission. Establish your goals and define your objectives. Together, let's prove that TUP has always been the home of world-class engineers, technologies, scientists, educators, managers, and entrepreneurs. This is our time to prove ourselves to our country, or rather for the world, as TUPians are indeed for the world. Igilan bilang mga scholar ng bayan mula sa ating haligi ng bayan. Padayon Batch 2020. From the bottom of my heart, saganang salamat po.
Thank you very much, Mr. Escolano, for the heartwarming message. We, the management, faculty, and staff of the TUP, are very proud of what you have achieved. Congratulations to you and to the parents of Mr. Escolano.
May we invite all graduates for Panata ng Katapatan or the Pledge of Loyalty and induction of graduates into the Alumni Association to be led by Honorable Engineer Zach Belmonte, Alumni Regent.
Panata ng Katapatan. Itaas ang ating kanang kamay sa ayos ng panunumpa. Ako si, banggitin ang inyong mga pangalan, ay taus-pusong nanunumpa na mamumuhay ayon sa mga mithing itinakda ng edukasyon at pagsasanay. Itataguyod ko ang mga tradisyon at pamantayan ng teknolohikal na Universidad ng Pilipinas. Patuloy akong mag-aaral tungo sa pag-unlad ng kaalamang panteknolohiya. Itataguyod ko ang mga mithiing kailangan sa paglilingkod, sa Diyos, sa bayan, at sa sangkatauhan. Higit sa lahat, nangangako ako na tatalima sa mga karapatan at tungkuling inaatang sa akin. Bilang nagtapos sa Teknolohikal na Universidad ng Pilipinas. Ito ang time team kong pangako. Kaya tulungan nawa ako ng Diyos. Ibaba ang kanang kamay. Panata ng Katapatan.
Congratulations, Batch 2020!
For the final program, please join us in the singing of the TUP hymn and the graduation song.
said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring, like a wind off the sea, like a sea dropped by a sky bird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Papasok lang na balita, inanunsyo ni Pangulong Duterte ang enhanced community quarantine sa
nasa ika-20 pwesto na po ang Pilipinas sa listahan ng mga bansang may pinakamarami.
Walang nakapagsabi, walang nakapaghanda. Tila ba ang dating mabilis at maingay na pag-agos ng mundo ay para bang tumigil at tumila? Maraming agam-agam na problema at hinarap. Saan tayo kukuha? Paano natin makakamit? Tila ba parang napag-iwanan na tayo at napaisip? Tanggap ko na. Paano nga ba magsisimula? Paano ako babangon? Ang tanging hiyaw ng pusong lumalaban sa mundong pilit tayong iginagapos sa mga sitwasyong di natin kayang baguhin. Kakayanin ko ito. Ipaglalaban ko ito. Gagawin ang lahat at patuloy na ilalaban ang kinabukasan. Para sa mga taong isinantabi ang kanilang sarili, para sa mga nagtrabaho at nagpusiging mag-aral, para sa mga nagsakripisyo para sa kanilang mga pamilya. Salamat dahil sa iyo kinaya ko. Salamat na pagtagumpayan ko. Salamat at natapos ko. Kaya maraming salamat po.
Before we bring to a close today's historical event, we would like to thank all the chairpersons, vice chairpersons, and members of the different working committees of this event for all their invaluable contributions and efforts making this event momentous.
We are your Masters of Ceremonies, Mr. Robert Madrilejos,
Miss Marianne Misa,
thank
you and congratulations to the Batch 2020 graduates. Padayon!